making things up.
You're making this up.
Yeah.
Because you're telling me right now
I'm
that you
here
don't
now.
have a direct
Yeah.
call
I'm
to
here
the
now.
kitchen?
Look, dude. We're eliminating all of the shit.
Yeah.
Hi, sir. I want this. Right.
Yeah. You can't. What are you saying? You're saying you can't just call the kitchen right now, or you don't know the guy that's in the kitchen, or you can't just go over there and be like, "Hey, let's put this. Is how I should have went, sir. You know what? I get this. I got you." He goes and goes, "Hey, Rico, whoever is in the fucking kitchen, get a bolognese and a cheeseburger ready, and then we'll take care of this like that." They couldn't have done it. He could have done that. He could have done that. So the fact that they didn't do that means that there's like this is like restaurant red flags, man.
Yeah.
Hotel restaurant.
Chris, when you start,
Totally.
Chris, when you started cussing, were they like, "Oh boy"?
Nah, because
when you start cussing,
By the way, I that's the last resort for me, bro. I rarely start swearing. Right? Like,
see, it's my go-to. It's because I grew up cussing, so I don't view cussing as this big thing.
I had to.
So it's like I was at Bosti's football game. The parents aren't allowed on the field. But Bosti was doing something that he needed help on, and I had to tie his shoe.
Yeah.
So I run out there. I don't have the coach's shirt on because I only have it for baseball. The ref sprints over and goes, "You need to get back with the rest of the parents." I go, whoa, take it easy, dude. I went, whoa, take it easy. Yeah. This is my son. I'm literally going to be 30 seconds. I'm going to tie his shoe and give him some tips. He goes, "You need to get back on the field." I go, "Fucking relax, dude. Fucking relax." And I go, "It's not the Super Bowl. He's 6. I'm trying to help my son out." Yeah. And he goes, "Oh," and he's like an older dude. He goes, "Oh, we're cussing at each other now?"
Oh, that's hilarious.
We're gonna cuss in front of the kids. We're cussing at each other. I went, "No, you're right. My bad.
Wow.
My bad."
Yeah.
I said, "It's how I talk."
Yeah.
I said, "I'm not. You're right.
You handled
we don't
that
know
right.
each other.
I think you handled that good.
Yeah, but you know why? This guy always has to handle shit like that.
What do you mean?
Because it's like, what? Here's the thing.
Oh,
I know you're like this 6'4". You know, he could lift 7,500 pounds. So you always have to be like, "Oh man, let me not," because it's like, this is not going to end well in the end for you. So it was like the moment somebody starts to act like, "Oh, you trying to," he got to be like, "Oh no, now let me de-escalate this because I don't want to kill this guy."
Yeah.
You know, so that sucks.
Well,
but good for you.
I don't want it to escalate to that because nothing good's going to come out of it.
Yeah.
Like at Tigers, his baseball game over the weekend, this ump was terrible. I don't get mad anymore. I'm like, what are you going to do?
Right.
It was a young ump. What are you going to do? So me and the other coach are coming out of the bathroom. The umps are coming out. It's 10:30 at night, mind you. They got rain delayed, so we're playing late as shit. We're both coming out of the bathroom. The umps are coming out of their little area. And the other coach, my buddy, the small guy, Tony, he goes, "You guys should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how you're going to sleep tonight." The young kid who's maybe 18 turns around and goes, "Shut the fuck up." And I go, "Whoa." The ump. The young ump. Yeah, he turns. I was laughing. He turns around and goes, "Shut the fuck up." And I started laughing. I go, "Holy shit. Good for you, man." And then the coach behind me goes, "Excuse me? Excuse me?"
Oh,
and the kid turns around and he's looking at me. He thought I said it. And he goes, "You heard me?" And I'm like, "Oh, and I go, "Young man, there is no way you're talking to me.
Oh, that's
hilarious. Not happening. There's no fucking way you're talking to me." And he goes, No, not you. The guy behind you. The short guy behind you. The short guy behind you. I'm like, "Yeah, dude.
Well, that's how you do that.
I don't want these problems."
If you in an altercation, you don't find the biggest dude. You find the smallest guy. And you shut the fuck. You find the smallest guy.
Dude, but he's like some young kid, and he seems shy. So when he told him, "I don't know how you guys are going to sleep with yourselves tonight," and he just takes his hoodie off and goes, "Shut the fuck up."
Oh, wow.
I was like, "Good for you, man.
That's funny.
Good for you, young man."
Well, okay, here's the thing. When you're at curse level, when you're ready to curse, here's something about that situation. I'm speaking just for me, but I think you're the same way.
Okay.
When you're cursing, you already know that this is off the rails.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When you're in your bag,
Right.
it's not when you're cursing.
Right.
It's when you're like this.
That's when you're in your bag. That's when you're in your bag.
Chris, when you're like this. Okay.
When you're that's when you're in your bag, bro.
Because I'll tell you, this happened to me at I was at a what is that, GameStop when it was still open. And I'm returning something
Jesus.
that I bought from there, and the guy said it's a used thing. He said that the kid behind the counter was like, he goes, "Well, this is not our responsibility." because it was broken. And I went,
You told this story before.
that's exactly what happened. So that's the moment. That's the moment where you just go, oh, let me. And then the man, when you have to explain some shit,
yeah.
that's when you're like, no, we're gonna get this solved. Because at a certain point, you're like, no. You need to learn.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I love it.
And that's the guy. That's why you wanted the same guy. Like this would have been different, disappointing.
Of course.
If you went downstairs,
A different guy.
and it was a different guy. Because then you're like, oh no, I need that guy.
Oh, good. Me walking up to him.
Yeah.
It's out loud across the lobby.
Hey, buddy, remember?
Oh, good. I walk by one. Same guy.
It's just there's so much of that in society right now.
Yeah.
It's just like people are doing, like you said, people are doing things they don't really want to do.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like,
Yeah.
When you're smack dab in the middle of it, are you like, this is going on the podcast?
Oh, sometimes. Yeah. If something like that happens, I don't know if I did it for that time, but for sure I go, oh, we're having a great time on the podcast. We're having a great time on the podcast. Would you like to hear your name that you mentioned or not? I remember.
Obviously, D'Elia and nobody believes any of Brendan Schaub's lies at this point, but it's just hilarious to see D'Elia in absolute misery because he's on this podcast with these bums, with Potato Head here, Montez, and Brendan Schaub. And now he should know that the Golden Hour podcast is Schaub's biggest podcast because of D'Elia, because we have Schaub confirming it in the leaked audio in the BAPA files. So I wonder if D'Elia is now going to ask for more money. I've always wondered how much D'Elia is making. If Callan is making $25,000 a month, does Schaub pay D'Elia the same or more? You would naturally say more, but I don't know how good of a negotiator D'Elia is, or if D'Elia is getting what his full worth is. So I don't know. But, I mean, the way Bappa makes it sound, he's still in full ownership, but D'Elia is the number one guy, and D'Elia is just in hell on this podcast that he doesn't need to do. D'Elia has his own podcast, and it's way bigger than this. D'Elia has freaking his stand-up. He still sells tickets. I mean, his Hollywood career got canceled, but D'Elia still has his podcast and his fans, and Schaub has to be paying him like more than Callan in order for him to be doing this every week, because obviously D'Elia hates doing it. And he doesn't need the money, but, I mean, not needing the money and $30,000 a month to show up once a week, I mean, you will show up once a week to get $30,000 a month. So, I don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.